Welcome to Jotform. My name is George, and today I want to show you how to set the expiration date to your form and also how to remove it. This is really useful when you want to create a form, for example, for a quiz, a concert, a contest, and you need to set an expiration date so the user can't fill it out after the date you selected. So let me show you how this is accomplished right now. Okay, this is our Jotform dashboard. Let's get started by creating a brand new form. So let's go into create a form. We're gonna start from scratch and we're gonna select classic form. You can also use card form if you like. Let's drag in some basic elements. So let's just say we're gonna ask for the name, the email, and some short text in case we wanna ask for a question. Example, this could be a quiz and this could be your questions and you can add them there. Okay. Now, how are we going to set the expiration date? Let's head on over to settings and we're going to see the form status. By default, it's set to enabled. That means that it's available at any given time. But if we click on it, we have several options. The option that we are going to use is disable on date. That means that the date that we select, it's when it's going to expire. Now, for example, this is today's date, but we could set this to whatever date that we need. Let's just say that this is the quiz and you're only going to give them 1 week. So we can expire this in a week, all right? And we can also set the time that we want it to expire. We also have the option to set a warning message. So for example, by default, it says this form is currently unavailable, but you could set it to something else. Like, for example, this quiz is not available anymore, okay? It's updated and now we have that. So in case someone tries to open the form after this given date, we're going to display this warning message. So right now, if someone goes to this form, since we set the date to a later date than today, we're able to preview it. But what happens if the form expires? Let's go ahead and change the date to this. Let's go back into settings and we're going to set it for today and we're going to put another hour. Okay, so right now it should be expired because it's 12:17 p.m. right? So let's go into publish, open a new tab, and now we have the warning message. So this quiz is not available anymore. So if someone has this link and goes to the form, they're going to view the warning message just like that. Now remember, we can customize what the warning message says. Okay, now what happens if we want to disable this? Because you might want to enable the same form again, or for any given reason you want to enable it. Well, what we have to do is we go into settings and we have two options. We can go ahead and mark it as enabled. That means we don't have an expiration date anymore. It just enables it. Or we change the expiration date. So for example, again, we can turn it back to another day, to the 25th again if we like, or any given date that's after the day we are on right now. That way we can enable it. So like I mentioned before, we have two options. One is enabling, so it's enabled all the time, it won't have an expiration date, or make the expiration date later. Okay, so that is how you set the expiration date to your forms and also how to enable it in case you want to. Well, we thank you all for watching and we'll see you on our next tutorials.